I'm making more coffee. That's right. And Rocky's up. Good morning, Boobie Goaters. It's me, Erin. And drink it if you got it. Definitely making more coffee. I thought it'd be done by now. It's not done. I'm like, oh man. Come on, coffee. Good morning, Terri Terri girl. I've got a poll in the chat. And of course, I put Vada on the thumbnail. She sent me that. She was like, oh, look, there's Philip and all the dishes they left me from last night. I woke up, it might have been around midnight or 1, and you could smell it, they were cooking, and I was like, oh, no, they're not going to do the dishes. Kids, the older ones, I really need to be like, hey, you got to do the rules. Or eat when everybody eats. Dinner time wise. Oh man. So good morning. I'm waking up. And I need to pop out the chat somehow. There it is. Chat popped out. Cool beans. Alright. So there is a poll going on. Do you eat fish in your carnivore diet? And it actually goes with today's live stream. The fish. We're gonna talk a little bit about it, but maybe later on. First, let me say good morning to everybody. I think Retired Rick was actually here when I posted the live stream yesterday, and he was like first. I remember that because I clicked on it. I don't know which like 60-second show that I click on what it was, so I like to rewatch the little thing in the front and be like, oh, I remember that day. That was hilarious. So. Anyway, good morning, Cynthia. I can't talk. Oh, I tried, but I can't talk. Midnight Vince is here. Good morning, Smoothie. Good morning, Josephine. Good morning. Trying to get it. Yeah, Vada was so asleep. So what I did was kind of borrowed her computer. I was gonna ask. Good morning, Chuck. I was gonna ask her, but she was asleep, and I didn't want to wake her up because they were busy last night. Obviously cooking. Oh look, there's little Prince Philip right there. Is Philip the one in the Man in the Iron Mask that had the mask on his face, or is it the other brother? And I can't remember his name. I cannot. In Man in the Iron Mask, and I could just Google it, but I don't want to. So if you know the answer, go ahead and put it in the chat. Who was the twin brothers' names in Man in the Iron Mask? I think it was Prince Philip was one of them, because that's his name, and he's just staring out that window. He wants me to open the door. Lainey, it's working! Yay! I don't know why it didn't. You know? That's so weird. Yeah. And Chuck is listening while at work. Decent. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in and listening. That's nice. You're like the skin on a barramundi yummel. Don't know what that is. One of these days, I'll Google it. All right. Going all the way up to the top. Good morning, Loretta and Brian and Risa. Just all the way up there, and Smoothie and Josephine. Good morning, and I hope I got everybody else. I hope I did. If I didn't, I'm sorry. You can say hi again. I'll try to get you. Man, is it early? I was like, oh no. Rocky woke up when all the kids were getting up for school, and I was like, oh, this live stream will probably be like 20 minutes at best. But I put on the Teletubbies. And the girl is like watching it. She's hanging out with her baby dolls and her little hippo toy, snuggled up in some blankets. She looks like she's having a fun time. You got Moink ship. I get with Alaskan wild caught salmon. Oh, that's awesome. Yum. The wilder, the better, right? That's what they say. And Lainey says the weather is terrible. Is that what George? I think he said that it was like really windy. Yeah. I don't. Sometimes it gets really windy here. Shimakash, good morning. Reese is here. She's gonna make a whole live. Wow. Is it your day off? Thank you for spending it with me in the morning. That's fun. You know, I had this thought. I think a lot of people are missing my shows every day. And I'm like, ugh, do I have to go back and record my life? Do I gotta do it? I think I will. I gotta blow my nose though. So, you know, ears. I don't know what it is. Everything drains for me in the morning. Ugh. Yeah, you have a storm. Love a good storm. A good thunderstorm. All right, we got some questions. Have you done the shrink wrap yet? No. But I need to because it's gonna get cold. I have to go out and get it. I totally forgot. It went over my head. I know I have the stuff in the house though because we get it when it's like discounted. It's either in the barn or in one of the closets. I gotta dig. Which the closets aren't that full, but I think it's like up high and I've got to get up on a chair and look for it or just get one. It's a big window. It's really big. It's like 44 by 54. So I got to get the big shrink wrap thing to do it. I need to. Because that window. All the other ones are done. But that big window, I just don't want to drop like almost $400 on it. But I might. Just to put it in and be able to open a window again. Because what had happened was somebody was up here mowing probably a bazillion years ago. And a rock hit that window and shattered it. So they had their screen windows up. And we had a replacement window in it. But it was just, we replaced the glass. And we decided, let's go with plexi. And it was cheaper to get the whole sheet and then cut it at home. But whenever my husband measures, he doesn't measure twice and cut once. He measures once and cuts once. And he didn't measure it correctly. So we sort of got the window in. And he was like, plexi will be fine. I was like, plexi will be fine too. Because it was cheaper at the time, and I didn't really want to work with like a big piece of glass. That scared the crap out of me. I knew I was going to break it, and he knew that he'd probably break it too. So when we put it in, it was fine. It kind of fit, you know, did the thing. But it didn't fit all the way, and it had a little bit of a bow because, you know, it's plastic. And it kind of just like one of the kids, because the couch is right there. And they just like to smack the windows, popped it out, and it kind of broke. So we do have a window in it. It's a good one, but it's just kind of thin, you know, real thin, like original glass thin. So I don't like that. It's never the best. And what I do is I put those really heavy curtains in front of it. But alas, it is time to do something, and the shrink wrap thing would be a great idea. Last year I did something similar, but I just bought the plastic, a heavy plastic, to cover up the front window. And then the year before I used like a Christmas type one, so it was cute. It was cute. That's all right. I mean, it doesn't get that cold, but also when you sit on the couch right next to that window, you're just like, it's so cold. I can't move, the house is cold. But I'm not that cold because of the eating meat makes my circulatory system it works better, it runs better. I used to have really cold feet and really cold hands, and I used to be just a cold person. So I'm not anymore. I'm kind of warm. I'm warm now. That's nice. All right, let me scroll back up or something. I might have missed some things. Yeah, there's a rooster going off. He's up. I think they're mad at me. I should have fed him first. I didn't. And honestly, I feel like I'm behind. I didn't really get ready for a live stream like I normally do. Like maybe I drink a pot of coffee and I'm up and going, but I didn't. I did not. I sometimes wonder how you get out of bed. That sounds so cold. But it's not. It's not. It's like, it's not that cold. Like, it's not cold in here. It's 65 degrees in here. Like, the whole house is. It's just, I don't know, maybe haunted. Sometimes there's cold spots and you can't fix it. But we did all the windows, and it's really cozy now. And look at little Philip back there. He's just staring. He's just staring up at the trees. I wonder if he wants outside. But it's gonna get cold. Oh my gosh. Everybody's freaking out because it's gonna be like 20 degrees and 10-degree wind chill or something. And I'm like, I'm used to that. That's nothing terrible. Everybody's got to remember to drip their faucets and open their cabinets and stuff, though. Or else you'll get a visit from my husband. He'll fix the plumbing. I'm like, I'm not going to see you for the next few weeks with the weather like it's going to be when the deep freezes. Reese said, yikes, it's 8 degrees outside. It's going to be almost 50 here. And I can't wait because I don't think I have anything to do today. Scarlett is home because she's sick, so I've got like a lot of people to help me dig out the chicken coop. So I'm like, yes. She's not that sick, but she can watch the kids while I go out there with Flash. Keep them from getting like really, really muddy. Good morning, Cass. Love your kitchen, Aaron. We have some windows boarded up that were removed. I'm looking forward to windows again in our future priority. Yeah, windows are expensive. Oh my gosh. That's why I was looking for, like, going to all the restores that they have for Habitat for Humanity and measuring. Look at them. Look at the kitty paws. Okay. Measuring the windows and finding, like, replacements that were cheaper because, you know, replacements are expensive. And we got a few. So it was a good thing. But it was a lot of driving and a lot of going everywhere. But, you know. They are saying below 0 temps next week. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my toes, I've got like a little, I think it's like bits of frostbite, but it's not bad, like not terrible. So when it gets super, super cold, I have to get the very warm, thick woolen socks and I have to wear them because my toes kind of like, they bite and I don't like it when it gets really, really cold. Aaron, that window above your kitchen sink is beautiful. Did you put that in? How old is your home? Yeah, I put that in with my husband. We did both. There's 2. And the house, it's like 1940, I think. I don't know how old, but that old. Before they did electricity and plumbing, this thing was put in. And then the electricity was done. And I think they did the indoor plumbing a little later. Just how it's set up. At night, below 0. Good morning, Sandy. Yeah, windows are friggin' expensive. Use windows all the way, exactly. And I was hoping that there would be more around here that had like the same sizes because there's a few older homes here and maybe people replace them all the time. We were lucky and we got like a few for like, you know, less than so much, you know, because they were so freaking expensive. Merry Christmas to me. I got my windows put in. They're exciting. And the wall that I rebuilt, my husband had to, he didn't have to fix it, but he was like, what did you do? And I'm like, oh, dude, we need to open it up and put in the stuff, the fluffy stuff in the inside. And he opens it up and he's like, what did you do? And I was like, hey, okay, we can fix it. It's not that terrible. Because it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. He was like, did you even use a level? I was like, it looked pretty level to me. But it worked because they had a metal roof on here and it did have gutters and everything. And they even have a way for when it rains for it all to collect and go out back down the hill behind me. And I think they actually did a rain collection system. So you're going to hook all that back up. And we haven't not done that yet. But the rainwater was getting in over there and the window started to sag and I was like, oh my god, we're gonna have to build a wall real quick. And my husband totally freaked out and I was like, chill, I got it. I did it in like 20 minutes one day and I fixed it. And there is electricity there too, but I've got to like redo some stuff, but not a problem. Those carpenters on it. But to fix it, to put the windows in, I had made it kind of like at an angle because we don't have the new gutters up yet. And So if it rains, you know, the water would run that way out instead of coming in and rotting the wall. And he was like, we gotta make that straight. Well, we did, and we fixed the wall, and it's like, the kitchen is really nice and warm. The family room is. The living room is the only one with the big picture window. There's always like one big window that doesn't work out. And I had a suggestion because back in where I come from, Dayton, Ohio, they have the houses have like, there's like this big, there's like 2 doors. There's 2 doors. There's like one to come in, but there's also another door that's like a double, maybe French doors maybe, and they just open up too. And I was like, why don't we just put some French doors right there? I actually wanted to put some French doors right here and move the sink over. And then, you know, my mom's always like, it's better to have the sink by the kitchen window so you can look out while you're doing dishes. And I'm like, well, I don't really care. I'll get them done and get out. But I thought that would be fun too, and do like a wraparound that goes down like on the porch. All the ideas. I need somebody to fund it though. Maybe I'll do YouTube forever eventually. You know, do what you can. All right. Looks like her computer, did it upload a little bit? No, it's not loading up. So I'm gonna go to my live stream studio, pop out the chat. Got a live chat going. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish, shrimp and clams, mussels and squishy diddles. If it walks, runs, crawls, swims, or slithers, it's food. That's right. There you go. Pop out that chat. I feel like that's what Rick Charger Mopar lives by, that one, Bride's Biscuit. Good morning, and good morning, Bill. Sandy, egg yolk in my coffee. I'm not skipping my eggs this morning. Aaron, love your cast iron. Ready for any intruders? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am. Locked and loaded with that cast iron. Good morning, Sharon. My coffee is already cold. I'm just gonna like chug it real quick. Zoom back if I missed anything in the chat. There. Bill saying good morning. So I found you. Jeff's here. Good morning. Oh, there's Brad's Biscuit. Sup, fam? You know, when you do that, Brad's Biscuit, I always do that. I always go, sup, fam? When I see it in the chat at any place that you're at. Riverside 321. Good morning. What to do today? I gotta dig out the chicken coop. I gotta do it. This is it. This is the day, because we're about to go deep freezing, so everything's gonna be hard and I won't be able to dig it out, you know? So I gotta get the muck. I gotta muck out. Gotta muck out. All right. Good morning, Cassie. How are you? Thomas said he eats fish, but not often. Yeah. Ever since I've done that 2-week sardine thing, it takes me forever to like do another sardine video. I have some fish that aren't sardines to do. Emmett can't wait. He's always like, are you ready to do some more sardines? Because he loves sardines. So I bought him a bunch for him just to eat. But he likes to do it in front of the camera, I guess. Just, you know, doing whatever. Let's see. Eat fish. Eat fish. Do you eat fish? Oh yeah, the windows with the panels. So these, oh my gosh. Can you believe it? We went to Lowe's and they actually had a section of clearance windows, and somebody might have ordered the wrong size or something. $75 a piece. Not bad. Not bad at all. Because all the other ones are like $230, $240 for a window. For sure. Let's see. Howdy, Thomas. I'm doing the fish. I got that one. You got about 2 inches of snow? Wow. Oh no, I jumped chat. Oh wow. Good. Keep that civilized. All right. You think George might have blown away in the storm? Oh no. He's okay. Yes, lots of ideas and we need the funding. Exactly. Funding and time. I could definitely find time. Alright. I'll say it with the same energy from the computer chair. That's awesome. Wee. Everybody's saying. And Sandy says, I eat fish every couple of months. Used to like deep fish or deep fried catfish in peanut oil. I've never had catfish. I have not. All right. So I was getting into the fishing question because why do people eat fish on Christmas? That was one of the ones from the Christmas book. Here it is. Get off my stuff. From this book. And, you know, I don't really want to read like 5 pages, but family show. That's right. Familia. I'll watch you, buddy. Here we go. Why people eat fish on Christmas. Old Christian fasting rules. For centuries, the Catholic Church required believers to abstain from meat from warm-blooded animals on certain holy days or days before major feasts, but fish was allowed. In many places, December 24th, Christmas Eve, was a fasting day, and people would eat fish on the 24th and then celebrate with meat on the 25th. See, the root of Italy's Feast of the Seven Fishes, the Polish, I'm going to kill it, Wigala, carp, and many other traditions. So the Italy and the Feast of the Seven Fishes, a big multiple-course seafood dinner on Christmas Eve, not required by the church. It grew out of Southern Italian customs and immigrant communities in the U.S. In Poland, the Poles eat fish, especially carp or herring, on Christmas Eve because of the old no-meat rule. It's tied to symbolism, too. Fish represents good fortune and rebirth. Hello, Amy. And good morning, Cindy. That's what I see. I see good morning. Okay. Ah, good morning. All right. Portugal and Spain. Salted cod is common on Christmas Eve dish. In Scandinavia, fish dishes like pickled herring, lutefisk appear at holiday buffets, partly due to winter availability and tradition. In Japan, many eat fried chicken now, but historically, fish was common since Japan didn't traditionally celebrate Christmas with meat. All right, practical wintertime reasons in old Europe. Before refrigeration, fish preserved in salt. Oh, Philip, don't bust the camera. Hold on, I gotta hold this. Amy goes, yay, talking about my heritage, although I'm Northern Italian, so I don't think it was popular. More of the southern coastal regions of Italy where seafood was abundant. Hey, I believe in one holy Catholic and apostolic church, too. I can't even say it right in the morning. My dad's going to be like, what are you doing, Aaron? I do, too. I'm part of the creed. There you go. Let's see. Before refrigeration, fish preserved in salt was one of the few protein sources available in the winter. I need to drink the fizzy water. Okay. Alcohol, herring, and other cured fish therefore became natural holiday foods, especially for big feasts that require feeding entire families. There it is. Fish has long been a Christian symbol. Some cultures also associate fish with good luck, prosperity, purity, appropriate for the holy night like Christmas Eve. So in short, people eat fish on Christmas mainly because Christmas Eve used to be a Catholic fasting day. And over time, this became wrapped into cultural traditions, symbolism, and local food customs. Ba-da-da-da-da. Did you know that I also looked up some fun facts for today? Just to like say them. There's birds outside. Wow. We usually don't hear birds at all because of the cats. Restore the chat. Those Teletubbies are like, she's zoned. She is zoned on it. All right, so 92% of you say yes, you eat fish. I didn't know if Philip was going to knock that over. He's so big. We learned about this cat named Gibson that was huge, and he has the same markings and coloring as Philip. And Philip's a big dude. And we keep calling him, I call him Gibson sometimes. I'm like, get out of here, you fat hamburger. Okay, and pull. Dun, 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 dun. It should be. Do you guys fast on Christmas Eve or eat fish on Christmas Eve? That should have been a big question. Two different questions. I traditionally do not. And when my husband and I blended families, what they would do was have like their big Christmas dinner Christmas Eve, and then during Christmas, whatever's left over was their thing. So we would do, well, this one time, I saw I used to watch a lot of cooking shows, and one of them, they took a pork loin, they like kind of sliced it so it was like really, unrolled it basically so it was really flat, and then filled it with like butter and sauces, bacon, and then wrapped it back up, tied it with butcher time stuff, and then just like wrapped it in bacon. And I was like, I'm making that. And I did, and it was so good. So good. I did that once. Because I make a turkey. Usually I used to. Until we got poisoned by a turkey once. So it's rare when I make them. And we just do Christmas ham. That's the big thing. My husband likes the salty country ham. And that's what they get every Christmas. They're all excited because it's like the only time we get it. So it's a big deal here, the salty ham. And my mom got it once, and she asked the butcher how to like prepare it. And so I think he had her like put it in like one of those big cooking pots, whatever, and then soak it in soda or something. It was weird. I don't know. But she made it, and it was good. But my husband likes the super salty ham. That's like the thing. So we get it sliced, and you just cook it. You just cook it. All right. On a cast iron, and it gets really smoky in here when we do that. It really does. Sandy's had pickle. I haven't had pickled herring, and I see it, all the time. And then the lutefisk, I see that too, and I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try it. My kids were all vegetarian around 5 years back. I made Thanksgiving cauliflower. That was sad. Oh. Did it brown pretty good though, I feel like you need a torch to make it brown enough. To be like, guys, the cauliflower. Okay. Oh man. Let's see. Fraulein is all I could come up with. 14 here. Everybody saying hi to Cindy. Girls are up. Second coffin. Gotta go. Yeah. Get them ready. We did that. All right. Now I do have some fun facts about today. All right. Fun and interesting facts. You ready? 1961, Tanzania was born, sort of. I'm gonna butcher it. Tanganyika, later part of Tanzania, became independent from the United Kingdom. What's happened today? In the 1990s, Lech Walesa became Poland's first democratically elected president, a major moment in post-Cold War democracy. There you go. 1968, the mother of all demos, Douglas Engelbart, part of the computer mouse, hypertext, video conferencing, and more, all in one presentation. Basically, the day the future of computing arrived. In 1907, Christmas seals first sold the U.S. Their original purpose, fund the tuberculosis treatment. Wow. That was the original purpose, to fund the tuberculosis treatment? That's neat. Okay. Pop culture and entertainment. Got it all. Good morning, Juliet. Oh, this is a good one. 1965. Today, A Charlie Brown Christmas premiered. Now the iconic TV Peanuts special debuted on CBS. That's a good one. I like the Charlie Brown Christmas. In 1995, the Beatles anthology #1 hits #1. The Beatles returned to the top of the charts 25 years after their breakup. I remember that. I don't know if my brother got the album or not, but he really wanted it. Probably did. The first episode of Law and Order SVU aired on 12/9? Question mark. People think that, but nope, it premiered in September. December 9th is just a popular day for SVU reruns. Not a fan, but okay. See, they said, you look busy last night, Amy, on that panel. Yeah, you're decorating, man. You're just like, let's go. You had to move the chair so you could read the back of the one seltzer water, the really gross one. My mom she picks them up when they're on discount, and she was like, I got some, and they were they have a tea flavored one, just an unsweet tea with the fizzy, and I was like, oh, it might be good. It didn't have any carbs or anything in it, so I was like, this would be interesting because I do like tea. So I took a taste of it, and it was horrible. I almost died. I was like, this is so gross, but I'll drink it anyway. The Spindrift, yeah. It's a Spindrift, but it's like a unsweet tea fizzy. It is not my favorite. It was so gross. Spindrift is disgusting, okay? And it's probably like more the cleaner-ish maybe compared to like whatever they put in this one to make it taste like blueberries or whatever this one is, blackberry. But it doesn't matter really. But this says 0. Spindrift doesn't ever say 0. Oh, I got mail. Okay. In 1979, smallpox declared eradicated. Although the formal World Health Organization announcement came in the 1980s, the Scientific Commission signed off on it December 9th, 1979. Which is interesting, but also didn't like smallpox show up again in the news? Like, I feel like I saw something about it come back because it wasn't completely eradicated. I thought. Never know. In 1993, the Space Shuttle Endeavour mission STS-61 launched. That mission repaired the flawed Hubble Space Telescope. Without this mission, we wouldn't have those beautiful deep space images. Oh, cool. That's neat. And we've got some notable birthdays of people born on December 9th. Kirk Douglas, Judi Dench. Isn't she Dame Judi Dench now? John Malkovich, Donny Osmond, and Simon Helberg. He's from The Big Bang Theory. Random fun facts. Here we go. It's National Pastry Day. Gross. Its astrology today is the Sagittarius season, traditionally linked to curiosity, humor, and adventurous energy. And there goes the fridge. talk into us. December 9th sits right in the middle of a meteor season. The Gemini meteor shower is active this week each year. Neat. If it wasn't so cloudy, maybe I could look up and see it, right? Coffee is getting cold. And there you have it, folks. I hope you talked a lot because I have nothing to talk about today. Other than I gotta do some dishes afterwards. And get ready to go outside and feed the chickens. Bundle up. Restore that chat. Oh, hello, Okies Eden. Thank you for coming in today. There's Rocky. Here she comes. What's up, Bubby? Yeah, come here. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. We were folding laundry before we started the live, and she goes, "This is mine. I'm going to wear it." It's actually Emmett's. I said, "What are you going to do when Emmett tells you that's his?" Nothing. Emmett will probably be like, "It's okay, Raka. You can wear it." He calls her Raka, but he also calls her Hugga, and we're kind of funny because we call them Hugs and Tugs sometimes. And she's Hugs, and Emmett's Tugs. Uh-oh. You made the chat just go like all the way up and all the way down. I might have to read it on here. Amy, did your performance happen? That might have the link. Oh, yeah, Amy, does your choir group know that you can't hear the video? Oh, you can't hear the video? Oh, no. And everybody said, "Good morning, Rocky." Say hi if you want. Gonna wave. There she is. Are you gonna help me with the big dishes? What, did Teletubbies get boring? Oh, okay. Apparently, Rocky wants to quit the stream. Are you getting sleepy again? You did wake up really early. Poor little baby. What did you do? I don't like Vada's computer. You get mad at me. Say hi. Everybody saying hi. Alright, Rocky. There was an AV problem. Okay, don't touch Vada's computer. She'll get really mad. Like yesterday, did you know what I did? I spilled a little coffee on it. I was like, oh no. And she said, "I wasn't watching you like Isaac was." Good morning, Karen. Oh, hey. Okay. All right, everybody. I guess Rocky needs her mommy. So with that, I'll have to end it a little early. But we went over a little bit yesterday. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us today. And fish is good. It's good. It's good for you. I think people take a lot of, weird little fish pills if they don't eat fish. I wonder if you take a lot of them, you start to smell like fish. I don't know. Anyway, have a great rest of your day. Before Rocky breaks this, I'm going to close it up. All right, say bye. We're going to say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh, don't spill it.